Merry Christmas, Dragonfly, and anyone else who may be tapping in tonight. You hear some dogs barking. Hopefully, you can hear me here. Thought I'd jump on randomly. It's like 3:45 here, West Coast. Happy rising to you too, Dragonfly. I appreciate you popping in lately. You've been popping in a whole lot. So good to see you. And we have made it to what they call Christmas. Exciting. Years flown by. I did get some current Bigfoot news. You know, this is a Bigfoot channel and more. So yeah, over on NABC's North America Bigfoot Center's channel, Cliff Brackman. Oh yeah, lots of food today, huh? Yeah, I heard too. I got the invite for the moms, so we'll be doing that. And usually when that happens, we throw down. And it's a lot of us. I'm talking to families, a lot of little ones, and they like to eat. They actually ordered in some food tonight late. You could still hear some of them up. There's some squeaking and bumping around. They rearranged the whole house today. I have picked up some furniture they purchased from someone at a drive to Baldwin Park with my brother. And picked up a couple of pieces of furniture. Luckily, it fit perfectly in the back of my rig, and brought it back. And sister, my youngest sister, who made the purchase, gave me a really nice tip. So thank you, sis. Appreciate it. Let's see, Dragonfly. 2 o'clock. Dinner at your daughter's. How sweet is that? That's the best when you get to hang out with fam and good friends, and have some good food and good times. That's what this whole life should be about. I think whole life experience is that. Should be that. We work towards that, right? Try to have those moments as much as possible, and yeah, it seems tough sometimes. Linda G in the place to be. Santa's helper. Well, it's funny that it's weird because the whole occult stuff behind Christmas and Santa, Krampus, all these, man, it's deep and dark. There's a channel called Mind Unveiled that I shout out a lot, and they did the whole thing on Christmas. I think that was one of last year's videos, but I had recently watched it, and it's mind blowing. Sure, if you tap into their channel, you can find it. I was thinking of playing that for the fam later today too, but hopefully they don't get bummed out. Yeah, I was thinking earlier, it's interesting when we try to, as we learn stuff and we try to each one teach one, especially our family and the youth. You don't want to really overdo it. Like, I guess it's like you should do it probably in increments and stuff, right? Yeah, so I was thinking about that a little earlier. But yeah, it'd be cool if they sat down and watched that. I'm sure we're gonna be watching a whole lot of Christmas related stuff. But yeah, no matter what you celebrate, enjoy the day. Hopefully most of you get it off. So yeah, Bigfoot announcement. And it'd be yeah, Cliff Barackman over on his channel was announcing that Bigfooter of the Year, and that was presented by Daniel Perez. And Daniel Perez is a well-known Bigfooter out of California here. I've never met him, but I'd love to meet him because he's out here in SoCal somewhere, not too far. Actually, where I went to go pick up the furniture is pretty close to heading out his way. And yeah, I dug a lot of his work and his stories and stuff, and I know people that know him. And he's got something called the Bigfoot Times, which shame on me, I'm not subscribed to, and I'll probably do that later today. You guys should check that out. He's been putting it out for a long time, and it's I guess now it's no, it's a physical. I think it's physical paper that he mails out, and you get Bigfoot news and all that. And he presented the Bigfooter of the Year, and it was funny because when Cliff Barackman announced it, he first mentioned it was Kip Morrell, and hopefully I pronounce it like Morel, like the mushroom, but it's spelled different. And Kip is a good friend. Love Kip. Actually, Kip and I share a same name, so we kind of bond like that even more. And I've been Bigfooting with him. I got to see him this year in the past few years. I love seeing him, and that's usually up at Bluff Creek. And yeah, so Cliff announced Kip, and I was kind of surprised. I was like, "Wait, what?" And so he got me on that one. But the announcement went to Todd Prescott, y'all. Todd Prescott, Bigfooter of the Year. Awesome. Get one of those. So, man, how cool is that? Oh, I appreciate that, Linda, and catching up there. Yeah, I've been encouraging people to, and I usually do, I always say videos are posted and check out this video. And yeah, you have to. I noticed online you have to tell people what to do sometimes, or a lot of the times. Certain people, most of people. It works on me. Yeah, it's super cool. And Henry May. Also, Henry, I got to meet at a Bigfoot conference in Humboldt, Eureka, California. It was for the 50th anniversary of the Patterson Gimlin film, which is, we've talked about that before, and we won't tonight, but yeah, I got to hang out with Henry May, super cool cat. And he also posted a video about the announcement, the award. I don't know if he gets anything. I'd be interested in what Daniel gives out for that. Maybe a free subscription to Bigfoot Times. Let's see, there were elementals and a few. Sorry, I don't know. Oh yeah, well, if you didn't know, the Bobo is a Sabo. Yes. Bobo is a yes. And so so maybe that's what you were seeing there. Yeah, I'm glad you found the orb super interesting. Um, well, I don't know if you said super. I thought it's super, but yeah, I found it fascinating, and it's not. I'm starting to see that phenomenon talked about more. I'm starting to hear, but I'm starting to see more too out there. And yeah, briefly, I don't know if Dragonfly and Linda, uh, if you knew, when I lived up north in Humboldt, there was a particular property that we were living on and had. It was our place. Um, it was almost nightly that we were getting these orbs, very similar to those, but I would say the ones I was seeing were a lot bigger. They seemed a little bigger because I was quite a distance away, but they were on the land, and they would pop up in different parts of the land at night and do the same thing, kind of dance around like that, or stay still. And it looked like a star, very bright, and it would get super bright, 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 and then sometimes get dim. Would dance around, change colors and stuff, and they would turn off completely. And yeah, it was as I was getting into this Bigfoot stuff, and then started hearing about the orbs, and then at that time I was already having like weird activity on the property too. Typical Bigfoot stuff, tree breaks. And I would even look around the property for like, anything, lifts, structures. There's some stuff that I found, and I made videos on that. I made a lot of videos on the property there. And there's a whole lot of videos of those orbs that I'm talking about. There's a lot. Like I said, it was happening nightly. I was doing lives. And I'm sure people probably got bored, and it seemed like it was maybe some sort of, I don't know what people were thinking. Some people were tripping. I was fascinated. I was like, bro, sometimes it would get a little scary. I'd be up there alone, and even with people being there, it'd be a little creepy sometimes, And there was one night where it would change multiple colors sometimes too. Almost like a star does when you look at it. Like different colors and stuff. And yeah, there was one night I got woken up. Something just woke. That would happen several times. I would just wake up, go look outside, and I would find these things. And there was one that would pop up in a particular area all the time too. There was a huge rock that was part of the land there, but it was actually someone else's property. But it was kind of at a distance, and it was a huge rock, and this rock had a name. And on that rock, this particular orb would pop up a lot. So I wondered, what's up with that rock there? Yeah, so one night, there was this night I got woken up, and I happened to look outside, and where we were, it was weird. The property had different tiers, and there's ridges. We're in the hills, there's trees everywhere. I'm sure some of you, or most of you, might have heard this story, but just kind of describing the property there. And down the hills from there is there's redwood groves and stuff, river, definitely Bigfoot country. Yeah, this one particular night, I look outside because I'm woken up like 3 in the morning or so. And we're off grid up there also, by the way. A little more description. And there's, it looked like almost like, I thought it was like a fire at first. And then I was thinking, maybe I was like, man, maybe it's like the neighbors off at a distance doing something with like headlights or something. But these lights were, it looked like fire at first. on the ground, and that's like a that's when you freak out if you see something like that up there because fires, in Northern California are a thing and scary, and we've had them happen close many times every year. Um, and then I started looking, and I realized it was this mass of just like orange, kind of reddish, but it was more orange. And I could see like little dots on the side that looked like maybe like embers and stuff. And I realized it was like a mass of what I thought maybe orbs. I know the little embers on the side were a bunch of little orbs, and and then that big mass. I thought maybe it was just a cluster of these things, whatever it was. And so, of course, I got my camera. I think I might have, yeah, I was upstairs. So, and I went outside, and there was a deck. I had a huge deck downstairs and upstairs. Um, and I was upstairs, I believe. And it was weird because I started recording and I got this. And I think this happened twice, but I got one recorded for sure. And I started doing the recording, and so I got a nice little clip of it. But then I had two cats at the time, and one of the cats, it jumped on me, and you could hear me in the video. I had to shoot the cat off and stop the recording. But yeah, that was a very weird one there too. They were all weird. So orbs, definitely a huge thing. These things would dart up into the sky. I seen them float in the woods through the trees and stuff. And you can see, yeah, some of that weird action on some of the game cam clips here. So some recent orb stuff there too. But yeah, I would get them up in Trinity County over at rest in peace Grandpa's cabin, and I've had them happen in different places. Now a lot more with all these different types of objects popping up in the skies too. So all right, I'm gonna read some of these comments. You have two young brothers who come here. The older one has a nervous giggle. I feel best. I'm not sure. Maybe a conversation that y'all are having there. Not sure. Hopefully, I muted my clearing of throat here. Yeah, well, I don't know if they follow me, but I like to try and follow them. I like going to places that they're known to be, that's for sure. And I was talking to someone, it was a Deidre C. Hopefully she hears this later, but we were talking about Johan. Yes, I think the feeling is a big part. Just almost sense them, Maybe we're wrong, maybe it's just us thinking that we're sensing something, but I think there's something to those senses. Yeah, 'cause those senses could help you get out of danger sometimes, or if those senses aren't working right, get you into danger. All right, we had that track going quite a bit. Turn it down, and what else? All right, I'm already hungry. I'm ready. Mom said to come with a big appetite, so I know she was kind of bummed out earlier because she couldn't get plantains. Love we we love our plantains here. Uh, and she couldn't find them, but I think my brother's queen came through in the clutch and found them. She found some somewhere, so she's saving a big part of the dinner there. So she earned herself quite a bit of points there. So good for her. are still up there. Dogs are barking outside. Usually when dogs are barking, it's because coyotes running around. Yeah, I wonder if these boys are gonna get any rest. I'm wondering if this hair is gonna get any rest. I've been up all night. So what I've been doing is charging devices all night. Something got in me. I think it might have been one of those yerba mate drinks, and started charging all my little gadgets and stuff. That's been going on all night, and there's still stuff charging. It's crazy, but yeah, no, it's a good thing to do. I don't know, you guys out there stay on top of stuff like that. I like to keep my stuff charged. You know what? What else? I didn't give an applause to my sister. Bro's having a birthday coming up. Some more applause for him there. And my nephew just had a birthday the other day, so we're gonna be kind of celebrating all that tomorrow as well. So it should be exciting. I actually got a few gifts here. I did get gifted, so that's exciting. I'm trying to see what's in there. I also did a gift by a Secret Santa, who was my niece and one of my nieces, and she's the oldest niece. And out here, there's this new. Well, it's new for a lot of people. Actually, they've been around a long time, and they were like the Whole Foods when they're like Whole Foods when Whole Foods came out, and it's called Erewhon. And go get your organics and all your fancy good stuff there, and it's very expensive. I've only been shopping there once, and I like to go to these types of places because there's certain products I like to get, and you can only get them at these types of places for the most part. And I got her a little gift card from there. Be a nice gift card, so it's not coming. Oh, have you been cooking, or what you been up to, Dragonfly? And Linda, are you cooking today, or I showed the other day the tamale spot right around the corner from the shop, and even yesterday it was still pretty packed, but not as much as the day that I was streaming it. Wow, interesting. Your neighbor is 94 today, outlived her whole family. So you got up early to sing happy birthday to her. Right on. How about you get some applause too for that? Super nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be able to sleep in. But I do want to get out there early. Yeah, I just felt super energized today. Although it did get cold, it stayed gloomy, but the clouds did break up and it opened up. And I did do a little kind of watching. Didn't really see much, but it's perfect right now. It was a little windy earlier too. It had this weird vibe. I was like, it's sense. You get the night vision and peep it out right quick. Yeah, it seems like the rest of our friends are all sleeping. It was started partying tonight. Really? Here, I'm trying to pull up. There we go. Axis deer, tamales, and beans last night. Wow. How about that? I think people out here would be blown away by that. That sounds pretty exotic there. Did you make a nice salsita for it too? It's all about the salsa too. That's how I judge restaurants, especially Mexican or I'll call it which one, Hispanic, Latino, wherever it may be from. I like to, even anything, I like to see if they have a hot sauce, a sauce of some sort. And then, yeah, usually the sauce is good and the food should be good too. It's how I go about it. And I'll say demoked. I don't know if that's a special term or if you meant smoked, but that sounds amazing there too. Wow, ribeye and baked potatoes. You bake those twice. I'm a twice baked potato. Let me tell you. I actually had some gummies tonight, which I normally don't do edible, but I had a little sweet tooth. So why not? I might need to get to bed at some point. Or I chewed on a few. Of course, been blowing monsoons all night too. You know, I could do that here, but I don't know. I'll keep it off screen for now. One of these days, without the phone or the Sherlock. I got quite a few different pieces actually. There's a really cool one that looks almost like an elephant. It has a trunk. The way it's shaped is like a weird mammoth elephant mixed type creature. And I don't think I've named that one. I like to name my pieces. Oh yeah, fresh salsa. Can you dance salsa? I could dance a little salsa. Smoke. Oh, you can hear the coyotes. So are we gonna get rest? Linda, are you just getting up or have you pulled an all-nighter as well? Whoa. That sounds like you got a hotel. That's awesome. A lot of times, I like to do salmon. Love some fish, and just because the family does grill pork sometimes, so they know I don't do pork, so I think it would be nice salmon, especially if I can get wild caught. I don't like the farm raised fish. Oh yeah, see, you're in Texas, you get the good stuff out there. I would imagine. My youngest sister, who I was talking about earlier, just went to Texas recently. It was last month, I believe. I've only driven through, and that was at, I believe, the northern part of the state. I was going to drive back from Virginia. Wild drive back. another one I've talked about. That could be a whole whole conversation there. Oh, nice. Yeah, grilled salmon. Right on. There he is. Cargo pockets full. The buffet has been hit. And he's waking up from a food coma. Laser in the house, yo. He's smoking hot. Blaze is on fire. Now let's see. Try something here. Is this? Is this how you post chat? Oh yeah. Cool. Let's see. Delete comments. I'm checking out one of your comments here. Put in timeout. Oh, and ban. I don't want to do any of that to Linda. Also, I wanted to test another audio thing. Let's see. Let's put that on pause. Now, might sound distorted on your end, but I'm trying something else. And yeah, I don't hear it here. So, but it's marking here on the track that it's on. Oh, there. I didn't have my end. Let me know if you could hear that and if it sounds good or distorted. And I don't know if that better. Right on, Blazer. So that sounded good. So what I did this time, and I'm gonna pop your comment up here. Like, you went shopping yesterday and missed it all. All they had was Valentine's Day. Well, I hope you stocked up on that, so you got that ready when it comes around. This year's this year's done. So no, it's not done. We're almost there, you guys. Can't, you know. But wow, what a fast year. Yeah, I'm glad that the music was sounding good. So what I did this time, last time I was so you got a Bluetooth in it off of my iPad, and I could do it off my phone as well. But I'm using the iPad right now, and I didn't have it connected into uh my mixer here, and it was just doing it through Bluetooth, and that's why it was sounding choppy, I would imagine. And this time I put in a cord to one of the plugs here, and I think that might have done the trick. So little by little, I go learning. Oh, I appreciate that, Linda. I can't stand it. Um, yeah, it's one of those things, and I did want to talk about that. Um, and I know most people, for the most part, I know a lot of people feel the same about their voice. Um, they don't like hearing themselves, and it's funny because doing our videos and whatever audio and stuff. Uh, like I've been talking, I've been wanting to do the voiceover for the video I want to post, but it's just that thing that like, oh, my voice, but And then I want to learn how to use this mic to be able to do the voiceovers. So, and I've been the last couple videos I posted from my computer. So I'm learning how to use the iMovie on the computer now. And whoa, there's way more options on the computer. Uh, and options as in effects and things to do than the phone. But the phone, I was so used to the phone and quick with it. Now is just I got to learn how to do it on the computer. It's a little bit different, and I'm a slow learner for the most part. Uh, some things I pick up quick, but once I get it, I got it. Oh my goodness! Merry holiday to you, Maggie M10. How you doing? Where the burritos and tacos at? Hope you're well, Maggie. And yeah, you missed if you just hopped in, you missed quite a bit of the conversation, but uh nothing you can't go back and check out. But I don't recommend it. There was an announcement, and I'll make it again. They announced the Bigfooter of the year, and it went to Todd Prescott. Todd Prescott, once again, yeah. Uh, and I was mentioning earlier, I don't follow him too much. I've seen him in a few interviews, but you know, now he's in my on my radar, so we'll be checking him out more. Checking him out. What's wrong with me? It's getting late, or maybe those gummies are starting to kick in. I don't know. Um, yeah, sounds better, deeper, more bass. More bass is good. More bass. I hope that didn't pop too loud. Let's see, bass. Bass. Did that have bass there? Let me know. Laser. Laser. Who's your daddy? Oh, that's what I always think when I hear that. Luke, who's your daddy? That's the hood version of Star Wars. Don't get me started on that. I see it already. Strange vehicles and weapons, things you thought they were lightsabers, but they're not. The creatures. You thought the scene, what is it? The cafe scene. What do they call it? Magneticus. Happy Rising. He he's not your daddy. Oh, you all about that That bass fishing, right on. Large or smallmouth. Now we're starting to wake some people up. I think Magneticus was already awake. Something tells me he lurks at these hours. I keep forgetting that the camera's right there. Sometimes I get caught up looking at the mixing board here and then the computer down here and then camera, iPads over there. I actually found another Magneticus. Can you probably know how to refurbish computers, huh? Yeah. Yeah, he's been up for hours, folks. Ooh, yeah, that sounds good, Maggie. My bed's not too far either, so ready for a show. Is there a show today? Who's on today, Blazer? All right, here we go. All aboard, y'all. All aboard. I hear it. Get your tickets. Get your tickets, folks. All aboard. Oh, is it? It might be. I'm not sure. I'll have to hit Girl up. I thought it was before New Year. And I'm sure I could probably check. I should have marked that. I don't really stuff like that. I usually try to mark somewhere, but yeah, I thought it was. But then I don't know. Last time with Dennis Carroll, I was like 10 minutes late or so, and I thought I was early. That stuff happens to me. I'm that guy. You know, Jeez, they lifting weights up there or dropping bowling balls. Might make a video about the cool Willie cards we got. That'd be cool. I check out your videos, man. Always something going on there. Some sort of contraption, invention. Blazer. Blazer's having effects from the buffet. Scrambling his downloads. Uh-oh, Maggie heard that. With the train? Maggie, you didn't get on? You didn't hear anything? You didn't hear the train. Why is that loud or something? I don't know what a 10-pound oscillator sounds like. Maybe we'll get a response to that. Sounds loud. 10-pound anything. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, the iron or when you're pumping iron or do you lift your iron plates to pump iron? You know, that's definitely something you can do. I have a kettlebell here. It's got a little Is it a I think it's a howler. It's funny, they come in different sizes, and each size is a different ape. So this one's like uh is it a third of a, they call it a pood, I think. Like I think it's spelled POD or something like that. Something like that. It's pretty, I mean, it's nice size, especially for me or even, anyone, a younger person, female. And then the next level up, I forget, it's the guys from On It that I think make made these kettlebells. The next one is a gorilla, and that one's pretty heavy for me. And I forget the size on that one. But then the heaviest one, so these are all apes, right? Could someone guess Woo Reezy? Merry holiday to you, bro. Glad you made it. I had a feeling, I was sensing your presence. And it's a Sasquatch, you guys. Can you believe that? Yes, the kettlebell, the heaviest one, is a Bigfoot. And that one I cannot lift, especially with one arm. You'd need maybe two arms and something else. Let's see. Get ready for Plasma Field 2025 for ufology. Plasma tech will be a key focal point for ufology in 2025. Oh yeah, we on that already. We got the hashtag plasma loons, hashtag balloon cult, hashtag anomaloons. I think all that is yeah, plasma type stuff. And I think that's what those what people would think balloons. I don't think they were balloons. Some of them might, yeah, a lot of balloons fly by the shop. And actually lately they haven't been. It comes in periods, of course, during holidays and stuff like that. So right now, Christmas, I'm sure there might be a few red and white balloons flying around. But no, I think a lot of the stuff we're capturing out there are these weird plasma loons, anomaloons, hashtag balloon cult. Have you guys seen the balloon cult? I was really pushing that documentary, you guys. And it was during that period where I was posting a lot of the anomalies and stuff. Um, and hopefully I didn't forget. I was talking about something earlier, but Balloon Cult on YouTube. It's a two-part documentary, and it's super cool. The guy who actually put that together had messaged me on one of my videos and noticed that what was going on, and he was like, "Oh yeah, dude, check this out." And I checked it out, and I was like, "Whoa!" And it just gave a whole other view of the UFO. It's not your typical mainstream, view on the UFO and this anomaly thing, and the balloons come up, and actual balloons play a role in this too. So it's not only these anomaloons, these anomalous balloons, but actual even regular balloons. He touches on that, how that was popping up with this phenomenon. It's weird, but keep that out, y'all. See, I'm missing messages. BD. Other night, late night, on Beyond the Box podcast, Bree and her friend showed a slideshow of videos and analyzed them. Here's a link and worth watching. Oh yeah, thank you, bro. Yeah, post a link. Where the link at? All right. And Woo Reezy put that up. And Magneticus. I don't know if you recently seen, but I've been giving you uh I like to say shot out, like boom, shot, lick a shot. It's a shout out, but I know it's a shout out, whatever. But shout out for teaching me about the cookies. And I've been explaining and trying to teach people about the cookies. And so Derek, I don't know if you missed that one, but Magneticus here taught me how to post links without cookies. So basically you erase everything from the end of it all the way past the question mark, and that'll remove the cookie. You know what I mean, man? Oh, Wu Reezy responds by saying Magneticus. Magneticus attractus. Not sure about the link cookies thing. I don't see the difference. LOL. Larry Art, Wagwan Ras. Yeah, man, bless up. Happy holidays, man. God bless and guide, eh? You see, we were talking about licking shots, and the Ross pulls up like Wagwan, Wagwan fireman. You don't know what the cookie does, Woo Reezy? I don't know if you'd like me to call you by your name, bro. So I'll keep it at Woo Reezy or Woo Rizla. But no, I see, Derek. You got to find out who Rizla really is. An amazing Jamaican artist. Facebook by numbers, bro. Maggie. Yeah, I've been eating a lot of cookies lately. And not these links, but I showed you guys those Lenny and Larry cookies. Are you guys is that just a Cali thing, or is it out there? Hopefully Big Bird, Happy Rising. We got Big Bird in the house. And no, we're not on Sesame Street. Yeah, happy holidays. Hopefully everyone here is gonna be opening some nice presents. Or maybe you gifted some. We touched on that a little earlier. I'm still charging up. These devices are still charging. It's crazy. I might have to get something for the field this year. So there's already plans coming up for this year, and I'm not. I mean, I'm set for it, but of course, there's the funding issue, right? Funds. So that's something to work out. But no, something to charge in the field. I have little extra, charger packs and stuff. I got like three of them, and they got me through these two trips this year, which wasn't bad. But I did use some of the guys that got bigger devices and so with solar panels, and you know they could charge pretty heavy duty stuff. But I do have a generator, gas generator, but those solar ones are super cool. And Yeah, I'm gonna need something if I'm gonna be charging all this stuff out there. Could always bug the guys for their gear and stuff. But like I said earlier, I like to keep stuff charged. And man, this took all night. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Mom made some cookies. Mm. Are you gonna have any of those elf sandwiches? Uh did anyone check out the elf sandwiches that Woo Reezy posted? Oof. Yeah, I can't post. Can I post emojis? I don't know if I could here. Um, Speaking of cookies, I was just watching a newsreel earlier tonight, and it was a brother out here, and his business is selling cookies. And I forget the little city he's in out here, but some rap, some oh man, I don't know how to describe. Let's see, some broke into this guy's car, and they completely like stripped it up and busted. I mean, it was, and he had a bunch of his cookie making gear in there, and it was a bummer. It's his little business he started a few years ago, and he's got these special recipes. And so what he did is I don't know if it was I wouldn't say he got a crowd fundraise and put the word out, and people started coming out of the woodworks ordering cookies. We get a dozen, 2 dozen, and it's really working out for him now. He was on the news, and looks like he's gonna have a good Christmas. But yeah, that sucks, man. That happened. But it's weird. It's hopefully it's one of those blessings in disguise. I think a lot of that happens a whole lot, especially to me, starting to notice it a lot more just when shit happens, and just seems like, oh man, why did that happen? But then again, there's a bright side to that, whatever may have happened. If you can see that, the perspective, right? All right, we're posting links with cookies or no cookies. That's a huge link there, Derek. Right, Maggie? Sheesh. I posted a picture of the mural before I left the shop. Hopefully, it stays that way. There's some more work that needs to be done on it. So, luckily, we got that little bit of rain. It was funny when Butcher, the artist, came and uh, was getting ready. He had the ladders out, paint out, ready to go. And as soon as and I'm sure he had paint, and it started raining. And so that stopped that. We couldn't, couldn't paint in the rain. Ooh, my tummy's making noises. Yeah. So I took a look, and I noticed he threw up a crazy looking UFO, some old world buildings. He said he's going to put some more old world buildings I told you Butcher's deep into that stuff. Checks out a lot of the guys I check out, and Woo Rizla. I know you be peeping Larry Hart. I think you be getting into that stuff, right? Blazer, Maggie, you into the whole Tartaria thing. It's a lot of old world stuff, and it's everywhere. But yeah, Australia, but cool stuff. I've seen a few things out there. I know it's all over the place out there for sure. Um, yeah, the cookies. Been eating a lot of those. I've been eating the oatmeal ones. Mm, and they're vegan. Vegan. I was vegan for a long time. The vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, all the Aryans. Uh, yeah, not Aryans. Well, the Aryans are interesting, y'all. Especially, that there's Aryans that uh that the bad Germans were looking for out in, what was it, Tibet, and they were looking for these people out there that had a certain facial structures and certain features and stuff, but they weren't your typical what you would think of Aryans, but they were Aryans as well. Found that interesting. Hmm. And yeah, so I've done all that different types of fooding. Now I just eat no pork, but I like to, yeah, whatever my body craves, I try to fulfill that. And a lot of it is still vegetarian, vegan, and uh, when I do that stuff, I like real food. Like, I don't really like the process, like fake meats and you know stuff like that. I'd rather have just straight up real veggies. Mm. And every now and then, I'll tap into some, out of necessity, if there's something, you know, fast foody. And I don't do McDonald's or anything. No, you gotta be a good fat, like, top notch. Like, and I'll mess with it. I'll try to get the best option, but I fall off here and there. Oh yeah, yeah. And even if you're like, I think about it. If you're growing organic, but you see how they're spraying, I mean that stuff's falling down, right? So yeah, and I've worked, uh, talked about this for one of the most, well, I mentioned them earlier. Worked for them a long time, and for their produce department, actually, in the produce warehouse. And so, yeah, I became very familiar with conventional and organic produce and stuff. Seen some real exotic stuff, and I love it. Still love it. I love going to farmers markets and stuff. Love farming, growing my own food, and all that. I've done it before, and yeah, helping farmers and getting stuff from farmers. Yeah, no, no, no. Food's a big thing. I'm big on it. But yeah, you think about that, and yeah. So yeah, also, I don't know how it is now, but I was told back then also that, like, at the markets, you could label something like produce organic, and it could be like a 70% organic, and then the rest, who know, whatever. But you could still get the organic label. Now, for it to say for it to be 100% organic, it has to say that on label that it's 100%. But yeah, like Magnetic has said. There you go. Right? Yeah, I don't, you know. I don't get all complicated with it now. I'm all about good food, good clean food. As long as whoever's making it is clean and 'cause that could get weird. I'm really picky about where I eat and who makes my food. G90, candy corn, peaches and cream. Candy corn. Oh man. Candy corn is was one of my favorites. I was like those. Oh, same message there. What time we got? 4:50. Oh, we missed it. We missed it by 30 minutes. All sweet corn, baby GMO corn. Come on, I'm trying to. There we go. Man, I got the munchies now. So, my nephews upstairs got some food ordered to them. I wonder if there's anyone who didn't finish everything. It depends what they got too. Maybe if they got some little fries or something, I might be able to pick on. But yeah, no, I got the munchies. Go for one of those cookies. But yeah, Blazer, all that. Yeah, the shrimp stuff, shrimp meal. Like I've grown with different types of meals, and yeah, I've known farmers that were like, oh yeah, they had like vegan recipes for their plants and stuff like that, and I think that's super cool too. But yeah, no, I've used different meals too that were not vegan or you know, blood meals and bone meals. Try that again.
Blood meals and bone meals.
Is that fireworks? Hear that? Fireworks at 5 in the morning.
Maggie, tacos y burritos. Eh, eh, eh.
Mark, happy rising, brother. Happy holiday. Anyone having breakfast? Maggie. I want to put like 5 laughing emojis right now. I got to figure out how to do that. Oh yeah.
Join the balloon cult. Yeah. Let me tell you something. The balloon situation is bad out here. A lot of knuckleheads sucking on balloons. Fools.
I'd like to know what Magnetic is laughing at. I don't think anyone can make him laugh. Must have cracked the joke or something. I gotta. Oh, oh yeah. Ground, ground up, ground up, not round up. Roly poly fish heads. Yeah, the plants love fish. That's always the stinky one, the emulsified pescado. But they love it. Kelp, kelp help. Kansas, gone bye bye. Organs, like the type that you play, that type of organ. A chihuahua isn't a dog. It's a rat on
Meh.
not the fish organs. Oh, let's take those out. Clean the fish. Oh, Eddie Murphy, huh? Hmm. Gonna have some laughs. Yeah. I told you I was more on a serious thing. I was like, let's show the kids what where Christmas really comes from and who's Krampus.
Who's Krampus?
Oh gosh, horrible, creepy. Let's see. There's got to be someone who saves the guts. Um, you can't use it for like that's what they make chum out of, right? Chum, 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 chum. Uh, I was gonna say I had a Krampus joke, but uh, that I won't say. Chum. Y'all call it chum down there too, Maggie? I'm getting some good practice in here. This is cool. I feel a little more comfortable. I did kind of slip on some words earlier, but I have to get Magneticus on here, talk about his latest projects and his views for 2025 and beyond. What he makes for breakfast. I got questions, lots of questions for Mr. Attractus. And then Mark too. Mark's gonna have to jump on here, give us a report from Utah, and then his experiences. And he'll have to explain why also he wasn't Bigfooter of the year. Did we announce that again? Should we? Yes. Uh Todd Prescott was announced Bigfooter of the year by Mister.
Daniel Perez.
So, yes, Bigfooter of the year, y'all. Come on. Yeah, not only for shark cage diving, but for all types of stuff. Chum could be used for many different things, Maggie. I can't think of one off the bat though. Sweet corn in a can. I think I might have no, I think I would have ate that already, but I went through that one. I still have a lot of the food from uh expeditions. It sounds cool when you say that, right? Yeah, I went on an expedition for whatever. But yeah, when we went camping or glamping, yeah, I still got a lot of that. Some of that certain foods. Fridge is kind of empty, I won't lie. Although I do have some frozen pierogies that I was gifted. And I've been hearing a lot more. I've never had them before. Uh and since the time I got gifted the pierogies, I've heard 3 different people talk about them in these YouTube streets. It's weird. What was another thing that oh man. Yeah, there's things that pop into my head. I'm like, "Oh man, I got to mention this," just cuz I feel I need to mention it. But anyone ever had pierogies? Wait, what? Get ah, okay. I was gonna I was gonna have a quick rebuttal there, Mark, but I see. Hmm. Word up. They legit. Is that your word? Hey, Woo Reezy, are you on IG, bro? There's a lot of trippy videos that I know you would love on IG. There's like, a lot of the drone videos. I seen another one earlier today, and I don't, go into I mean, it's funny when I do check my IG, is like you fall into that hole and yeah, you check stuff out and then I gotta pull myself out. But and I should, my Instagram sucks. It's a huge mess. It's worse than this YouTube here. Uh yeah, I need to help myself and fix these channels, but yeah, there's a weird one that I seen earlier. There's all types of wild shit on Instagram too, man. It's crazy. Oh man. My my brother sent me one just no, I won't say it. There's some people that will be offended. I know you guys wouldn't, but anyway, there's the drone one. It was like a black, almost like a weird, like it looked like obsidian or something, like a arrowhead made of obsidian, really big, but it was a drone, and there's dudes in like hazmat suits around it. They're got the area taped off, and there's a crowd of people. It looks like media and shit, and everyone's got cameras. Everybody's got cameras. Hazmat dude got camera. Everyone got, and then they open the top of the front top of the drone, and there's all these like fucking chips and wires and shit. I'm like, off the bat, I was like, hold the fuck up. Like, why would this drone or device need all that wiring like that? It just looked like too much. But I don't know. Who knows? I think it might be a fishy little video, but it looked real. Oh, really? Damn, you should jump on there, uh, dude. Bunch of wild stuff. Any reports on Whoopoo and Monty? Is that what they are? Magnetico, señor magnético atracto. Yeso, señor magnético. Is that the gummies, or is it lack of sleep starting to, or is it just me? You guys are starting to get to know me a little bit here. Starting to open up. Really, Maggie? 2 days? Whoa, detox. Right on. Hopefully you're doing something fun. I'm sure you were. How many wires is too many? More than two? Come on, dude. There's a red wire, and is it green, blue, black, whatever. It's two wires. You gotta know one to cut, right? But if you have a million wires, and that's too many, I think. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely hope all is okay. Last week talk. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're talking Whoop. I mean Monty Poo, and let's see, clock flip completely hard to. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. His schedule and all that. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Hopefully he's all right. There's a lot of there's several people that we gotta send prayers out to. Mama Catherine Jones, who's healing after some surgery, I believe. And then who else was it? Brother William Nighthawk. Prayers and healing vibes to you, for all of us, because we're all healing and stuff, right? But some of us have been going through some procedures and stuff like that. And my bro, uh, who else? There's a few people. Kata Star. Prayers for her and her family, and all of you and your families too, y'all. But yeah, I know several people. I think about y'all. Think about you too, Magneticus. You know, and when I do, I close my eyes and I imagine him and uh strings, his apparatus making, and he's always fine tuning that. But maybe I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Magnetico. Hmm. Well, you know what to do. You know what to do. You know what you need to do. And I believe if you do it and you do it right, then you'll put that off. Whoa, we got music now. We got Ivy Ramirez in the house. Hey, that just happened, y'all. I didn't mean to do that. My finger just boom hit that. That's how it goes down. Mm-hmm. Anyone feeling funky out there? I've been feeling the funk. Sky's been funky. Streets have been funky. Damn, LA is just funky. Look what you started, Ivy. Wow, what an entrance. Definitely livened up the prayers, feeling the Holy Spirit now. Yeah, like that band. Yeah, I'm a fan. I like that type of music. Ivy, you're up early. Do you have to do like? Hopefully, you don't have to do any cooking or anything like that. You got the day off, no work, still getting paid double time. I got a lot of presents to open. Um, yeah, no traveling. How is it going? Happy rising. And I don't think the sun's gonna pop out. Hopefully, it does. Like I said, the clouds did clear up. So-called clouds. Yeah, the good vibes. Ultrasonic mist maker inline with the car intake. Hearts, Maggie. Yeah. All right. Well, wow. Is that a Bob Lazar invention? You guys see the big Sasquatch behind me? There he is. Whoa. Damn, these boys are still up. I'm gonna go check on them. Be like, let me in. This is your uncle downstairs. I can hear you pounding and dropping shit. What the fuck is going on? It's 5 in the morning. Scared silly. Merry Christmas to you as well. Uh I seen your message. I seen your message. I appreciate it. Happy holidays to you. The gummies are in full effect. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I popped like 4 of those things. I think I maybe eat the rest of the bag and I'll be all right. It's a pretty high grade. Ice Cube did 6 in the morning. Did he? I know Snoop said he ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. He got some freaks in the living room. Tammy Johnson, happy holidays. Greetings. Welcome. Glad you made it in. Well, as more people wake up, I guess we'll hang out a little more, right? We could go a few more minutes, couple minutes. We did a little audio test earlier, and it looks like we passed. We could give that a shot again. See here. Let's cue something up. Sound boy. Sound boy. Sound selector. This is gonna bump. Heads up, y'all. If you're just waking up. I'm been really into like the cyberpunk. See, Cristina Gomez she just posted something, y'all. but that's on the Discord. Peep her out. Peep out her Discord. Um, salute, Cristina. Cristina Gomez, if you're watching this, which I doubt, um, are you gonna have some ayacas today? I was talking to you guys yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. When did we do the tamale live stream? The tamal shop, right around the shop. Uh, we're talking tamales, and then I mentioned the ayacas. So in Venezuela, they make it's like a huge tamal. It's a big tamal, and it's wrapped in banana leaf. Um, so it's huge and it's sweet. And I forget they put like raisins in it, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe they also use the maize, and they might make, I don't know if they make different ones, but there's the sweet one. I tasted it before several times, and I had mentioned that I wasn't a big fan of tamales. You gotta make some real special tamales um for me to really, really like them, or have some really good salsa. Euphoric Guru Wagwan. What's going on? So there's the patois word for today, y'all. The Caribbean. What's going on? Wagwan. Wagwan, man. Happy holidays, Euphoric Guru. I'm not sure where you're at, but here we've made it to the next day. So that's always, and Maggie is, if you want to know the future, she's the one to go to here. Maggie M10. She could tell you your future, y'all. Chihuahua cheese, Chihuahua queso. I've never been to Chihuahua. I'd like to check it out. There's a lot more of Mexico I need to explore. Oh, crystal balls. 3 of them. Glad it's 3 and not 2, Maggie. Yeah, you can hear that? Someone's chopper. It's loud. That's the 10 freeway. That shit's like, I mean, right here, but it's over there. Let's see, how many of those little dogs do you have to milk to make cheese? Let's see. Well, it depends what type of cheese you're gonna make. Uh, you're not gonna make a roll like one of those. What do you call them? Flying fish. Yeah, we get those. What do you mean they shake the foundation? You as well. You as well, scared silly. Yeah, no, we're gonna get going here. Uh, I just thought I'd come in and rock it for a bit. Uh, yeah, we're gonna have fun today. Everyone, go out there, have some fun. Don't forget that. And what else? Uh, yeah, go out there, break a record, scratch a record. Do what you gotta do. Thank you for coming through, and stay tuned for more. Uh, yeah, more stuff coming your way. We're gonna be posting some more videos, y'all. So I don't know what'll be coming up next, but I'm really pushing myself to get that darn follow up. It's already ready to go. I just need I need to do some
Voiceover.
but yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your fam, and if you're not doing that, enjoy yourself. Um we will be tapping in. Maybe we'll be tapping in from the party later today. Uh peace and one love, y'all. We're gonna head on out. Cheers.